Coming up on your Blazers Sports Report, we recap women's basketball, softball, and baseball action.
Then, we will catch up on the recent success of the men's and women's tennis teams as they begin their Gulf South Conference season.
Your Blazers Sports Report starts now. Hello and welcome to Blazers Sports Report. I'm John Miklos.
And I'm Chris Jones.
With the number of Blazer sports just getting started, the Lady Blazers basketball team is nearing the end of their 2014 season despite a 12-14 record on the year. The team's strong effort late in the season has primed them for a postseason push. Blazers sports reporter Andrew Hageman has more.
With the regular season now over, the Lady Blazers basketball team is currently preparing for postseason play. Coach Callie Hill's squad will be taking on the number 2 seed West Florida Argonauts in the first round of the Gulf South Conference tournament. It was an up-and-down ride for the Lady Blazers in 2014, but once the GSC tournament begins, the slate is wiped clean and it's anyone's game the rest of the way. The Lady Blazers have a 1-1 record of the year against the Argos and will be gunning for win number 2 when they head to Birmingham for the tournament.
Right now, our thought process is to be 0-0. It's a tournament time. Basketball is a tournament sport.
It seems the team may be turning the corner a bit as they've won 2 of their last 3, including a hard-fought 50-44 win in their final regular season game against Christian Brothers. Coach Hill has received impressive play down the stretch from team leaders such as Amy Duke, April Thomas, and Jordan Waugh. However, he believes a freshman, Rashandra Owens, could be a key contributor in the GSC tournament.
It's believing that you belong, believing that you can do it, believing that you have a chance. And I feel like if we go in there and we believe that we can do it, we'll actually go in and we'll do something.
The Lady Blazers have struggled on the road so far this season and will need to reverse that trend to keep their season alive. The challenge doesn't get much tougher as first-round opponent West Florida has a 16-10 record and finished second in the GSC. This year's squad has faced plenty of adversity and will need to overcome the odds in order to make an extended playoff run. Time will tell if this team is up to the task. The games here at the complex may have concluded, but the season is far from over, as Coach Callie Hill and the Lady Blazers are looking to put together a strong run in the Gulf South Conference tournament. For Blazer Sports Report, I'm Andrew Hageman.
Confidence seems to be running high and Coach Hill's squad seems to be stepping it up late in the season. It will be interesting to see if the Lady Blazers can pull off the upset against West Florida and move to round 2 of the Gulf South Conference tournament.
The VSU men's tennis team has been working diligently all season. Their hard work has paid off with an impressive overall record of 8-2. As more conference games approach, the Blazers will be working to keep up a successful season.
Recently, the VSU men's tennis team took on the Chargers of Alabama Huntsville. The Blazers finished the game with a score of 7-2. In the doubles matches, the Blazers won 2 out of 3 matches with Tamo Haik and Sebastian Jasik dominating the court. In singles, VSU dominated an additional 5 wins. VSU is now on a 6-game winning streak with an overall record of 6 wins and 2 losses. This is the Blazers' first Gulf South Conference win of the season, bringing Valdosta State's tennis team to number 14 on the Gulf South Conference standings. The next match for Valdosta State will be this Sunday as they take on the Bulldogs of Ferris State University at 2 p.m. on the VSU tennis courts. For your Blazer Sports Report, I'm Matt Tenga.
Be sure to support the Blazer tennis team at their next home game as they take on Ferris State on Tuesday, March 11th.
Blazers baseball team had a strong start this season, but have recently begun to struggle. Blazer sports reporter Eric Bentley caught up with the team to find out more about their game plan for the rest of the season.
With baseball season in full swing, the Blazers have recently struggled to maintain their winning record. Once conference play started, the Blazers baseball team lost their first game of the season against the West Florida Argonauts. Recently, the Blazers hosted Delta State at home for 3 games that left the Blazers with 2 losses and 1 victory. When we caught up with the Blazers to see what their thoughts were on the season so far, they emphasize needing to work on their pitching, as well as bring up their skills all around. Head coach Greg Williams told us that with some tough games still to play, he expects the best from his team. With the season less than halfway over, the Blazers have quite a few games left to play, both at home and away. Among the contenders still to face the Blazers are the Lee University Flames, the Chargers of the University of Alabama in Huntsville, and the West Alabama Tigers, all of which have posted some impressive records so far this season. We will continue to track the Blazers' progress throughout the season. For the Blazer Sports Report, I'm Eric Bentley.
We wish the Blazers the best of luck as they continue with the season. Show your sport by coming out to the games.
The women's tennis team served up its first Gulf South Conference matchup against Alabama Huntsville this week. Here is Morgan Osborne with details on the Lady Blazer victory.
The Lady Blazer tennis team started off Gulf South Conference play with an easy win against Alabama Huntsville early this week. After a win at number 1 and number 3 doubles, the Blazers had the advantage going into singles. Number 1 and number 3 singles defeated UAH opponents, and senior Juliana Boehm closed out the win, defeating her opponent at number 5 singles.
Well, Coach Bryan told me just to don't go for winners, just play it in and try to make her work, and yeah, that's what I tried to do. Before they played great and had like good matches, so I think if they keep up the good work, they will be awesome. Our strength is definitely in singles, not in doubles, but we improved also in doubles, so I think we are ready for the season.
The win moved Valdosta State to 4-2 overall and 1-0 in league play, while the Chargers fell to 4-3 overall and 2-3 in GSC play. The Lady Blazers were scheduled to play shorter earlier this week, but that match has been postponed. For the Blazer Sports Report, I'm Morgan Osborne.
The Lady Blazers will be back on the court to face Ferris State on Tuesday at home. Hopefully they can keep up the momentum with another conference win.
The VSU softball team hosts Delta State March 1st and 2nd for a 3-game series. Here's a look at what happened at Steele's Diamond at Blazer Park.
Recently, the Valdosta State Lady Blazers finished off a 3-game sweep to Delta State to improve their record to 5-3 in the conference and 17-6 overall. In the final game of the series, Valdosta State won by a score of 9-1 in 5 innings. Delta State took an early 1-0 lead in the top of the first inning, but were outplayed in the rest of the game by the power hitters on the Valdosta State squad. Senior Shelby Altman hit her 6th home run on the season to tie Courtney Albritton for the team lead in home runs. In the bottom of the 5th inning, the freshman from Lowndes High School, Heather Robinson, hit her 2nd home run on the year with a 3-run shot to end the game. The starting pitcher for Valdosta State, Macy Fletcher, pitched 5 strong innings, giving up only 1 hit to improve her record to 5-0. Macy's earned run average is a team best at 2.29. The Lady Blazers are currently on a 6-game winning streak and have outscored their opponent 39-10. They will go on the road this upcoming weekend to face North Alabama in another Gulf South Conference matchup. With the Blazer Sports Report, I'm Chris Bezial.
What an impressive series that was by Valdosta State as they dominated Delta State. With several key matchups left in the season, we wish the best of luck to the Lady Blazers as they continue their road to the national championship. Well, that wraps it up for us for today's show. I'm John Miklos.
And I'm Chris Jones. We'll see you next week right here on the Blazer Sports Report.
Blaze on, Valdosta State.